I'm giving a talk on reverted Wikipedia edits. Not sure if I get to like this mic. Yeah, oh. That might work better, yeah. At a hindsight, I'm not too satisfied with the title. I might have come up with something catchier or so, but that's what I chose, so that's what I got now. Reverted Wikipedia edits, there are 120 million of them in the English Wikipedia, and I have 8 minutes, so I guess I get started. Here's one, and for those of you who don't know, reverted Wikipedia edit, or perhaps first a Wikipedia edit. Perhaps for those for Wikipedia, we have this concept of an article, like here Plato, and then someone comes and edits it, and we have a new revision, also on Plato. And what makes this a reverted edit, that at some point someone else came and undid the changes, so we have the first article again. And you might ask yourself, why would anyone do this? And the reason is that the article version on the right would fit perfectly in today's digital misinformation workshop, because it actually tells us that Plato is known for his many inventions, which are television and light, playing the flute with the nose, guitar, and of course pirates. And so someone came and fact-checked Snoops.com and so on, and reverted it. And to make my title a bit more catchier, this is something that's perhaps interesting for you, and it was certainly for me. So it tells me a bit of why we should care about reverted Wikipedia edits, because they are a good signal to actually identify vandalism on Wikipedia. And we found out in our research that about 1/3 of these reverted edits are really due to vandalism, and that makes a lot of vandalism on Wikipedia. But I won't bother you with the details of how we found this out. I will have a talk on Thursday on this, and instead you have to believe me that everything I did was right. Who doesn't believe me? Get some more beer. So, but now that we have all this vandalism detected on Wikipedia, we can ask more interesting questions. For example, why do people vandalize Wikipedia? And we asked this question and we found out, okay, maybe that's a bit hard to answer. Maybe we can ask, when do people vandalize Wikipedia? Much easier to answer, somehow related. And why is this related? Because it can tell us a bit more about the motivations to know when they are. So are these hackers that in the nighttime sit in front of their PCs and laugh while hacking Wikipedia? And it turns out that it's not the case, because most of vandalism, so that's the vandalism ratio, the number of vandalism edits divided by the number of edits in total, happens during day, and actually during office hours. And when we look at the course over the weekdays, so that's, you see this? So the above curves, those are the weekdays, and we have the weekend on the bottom. We have to question ourselves, is it not more the case that it's our kids that vandalize Wikipedia in school? Or maybe it's ourselves working at office, trying to have some fun. And I don't know. I'm just here to ask more questions. That's kind of this idea of the empirical research I'm doing. And even if we have now these two options, maybe there are even more, we can ask now again, why do people vandalize Wikipedia? And we came up with two possible explanations. The first of them is kind of boredom, so. And the other one is, this is the office version, stress at work. And so vandalism on Wikipedia could be some kind of stress relief. And since I know you're all scientists and you love questions, I have some more of you, judging from my empirical analysis. And the first one is, this is for the Germans, and you see we are rather good. We don't vandalize Wikipedia a lot, unless of course it's the German Wikipedia. Another question I have for you is, do Japanese people don't have fun, or? And should we abolish Saturday school in Italy, because they are the ones who vandalize on Saturday morning? Yeah, I'm now nearly at the end. This was all an abstract overlook of what I did, but I think in the spirit of today's evening, it's better to end with a series of hard facts that are related both to Wikipedia, vandalism, to all three, Wikipedia, vandalism, and tonight. And so I compiled this list of hard facts from Wikipedia. Cheers!